There's a longing deep inside me, some say is a good thing, even though it's producing such an aching in my heart and all this restless imagination.
Hello, my name is Eric Gage. I'm the current president of the University of South Dakota Veterans Club. The value of the club here on USD's campus is it gives us a social network for veterans and student military and family members to just get together and build some camaraderie that we experienced while serving our country.
The most difficult thing since I've been back from the military is finding camaraderie, finding commitment from the people that I associate a lot with here in the civilian or college life. When I was in the Army, things were organized, people were committed, you could trust what people were going to do the very next day. You could count on people. Here, since I've been in the college life, you can't count on really very few people. Old friends are hard to come by. They're generally gone and they're still on their old ways. They haven't changed or evolved.
When I first came back, the most challenging experience was trying to figure out who I needed to get my benefits started. And then once I could get it started, they came in fine. I didn't have a big problem with that. It took a few days, but the process normally takes a little while.
There is a lot of moving around when you're in the military, and you find that when you get on a base that those folks become your family, and you know where everything is on a base. You know where to go to get help, and I think that's a real struggle for folks who are coming out of the military. When they come on campus, they don't know how to navigate. They don't know who's the person to talk to, and I think that needs to be really clear who they need to talk to. For students coming on campus, they need that sense of family. They need that sense of camaraderie, and so I think it's really important that we have programs in place that help them feel connected.
So what types of classroom experiences create discomfort for student veterans? Well, there's quite a few things. First of all is probably the age ratio of most returning student veterans. Some of us tend to be non-traditional students, probably 23 to 35, and when we come into an institution of post-secondary education, it's hard because there's the age gap, there's the maturity gap.
Most difficult things about classroom experiences since I've returned hasn't been much that I've experienced, but I know that I've heard of many experiences from other soldiers that they have a difficulty of sitting in front of a classroom with a lot of people behind them. They have a problem with sitting in front of their back towards the entryway or any doors.
Unlike regular students, student veterans have a problem focusing on their studies is because of the background noise and what's going on. They're really aware of their surroundings. They have to be more vigilant and see everything. Like, say, if you see a curtain move in the breeze, they have to move their head, look at it, or a book drops on the ground, it's a really loud noise. Most everyone would look, but regular students can go back and focus on their studies. Student veterans are continually still looking around like, is it going to happen again? Or what's going to happen? Because that's how they're trained.
We just don't know when we come home that we have a disability. And it's hard to admit to ourselves that something's wrong or to reach out for help when we need it. There's a stigma by reaching out to people or to the VA for help. Often if we don't have a disability diagnosed beforehand, like a learning disability, we don't understand how anxiety or depression or insomnia can affect our academic performance.
You never said goodbye before tearing away, and I could never find you. It's good to hear your voice. Tell me, are you okay? Sounds like you're so far away. Take all the time you just stay on the line. I'll hear you this time. Tell me where you are. Oh, I don't want you to feel